YouTube, it's been a while, but I have a very good reason for being, I guess you call it MIA, for the past couple months. I've been extremely busy writing my books and now editing, but I'm here today to do a very exciting, but oh my god, what did I call it? Sad video, because it is the ending of the year. 2015 is coming to an end and next year is going to be 2016. So I got a request on Instagram from Amelia, I think her name is, I'm so sorry if I'm, but she wanted me to do my favorite books of 2015. I have some actual physical books to show you, then I have books on my iPad because you're probably going to think I'm crazy. But I read more books on my iPad than I did physical books. I probably read 3 books this entire year, an actual like physical paperback copy, because I'm on the go 24/7. It's easier for me to hold my iPad than an actual like physical book. It's a lot lighter. But I do like to read on the dock of my building, and I'll put a picture. And I would not bring my iPad anywhere near water because I'm not stupid. So let me show you my physical books first, and then I will show you my iPad, my favorite books. So I'm going to start off with, in order of all the books that I've read that I loved. So the first one is from my all-time favorite author and very good friend, Emma Chase. Hi Emma, I know you watch my videos. So, Tide by Emma Chase. If you know me, I loved her Tangled series so much. It is comic relief. It is so funny. And yeah, Tide is the last book in the Tangled series, and it is a wedding between Kate and Drew. And I love this book so much. I mean, love. So, Tide by Emma Chase. If you haven't picked up her Tangled series, do it. And I have to emphasize this. Pick up her books on Audible. You will love the comic relief and the hysteria and the emotional roller coaster that is to listen to her books. When I'm cooking at night or cleaning my apartment, I listen to her books. I probably listened to her books a million times already, and they're so funny. So yeah, Tide, Emma Chase. The second one I read, which it took me 5 tries to get into this book, I'm not gonna lie, and I mean that sounds really bad, but Captivated by You by Sylvia Day. I loved her, where is it? Bear Chew series. This is book 1. This is book 4. Yeah. Captivated by You. It took me 5 times to get into this book, but once you got like to the middle, it really is good. And this is the book that's like the better alternative to 50 Shades of Grey if you can't stand 50 Shades like I did. So Captivated by You. Now we're getting on to, oh my god, Emma Chase still is my favorite author. Like I mean I love her books, but I recently found a new author this year that just stole my heart. I mean, that's the only way that I can put it. She stole my heart. The first book of hers I ever read, I just fell in love, and we are best buds, best BFFs now on Facebook, and we talk every day, sometimes 3 times a day, because she's a writer, I'm a writer, we give each other advice, and I'm going to tag her in this video. So Snelson, you have just changed my life with your books. I mean, that's the only thing I can come up with. Her first 3 books is called the Addicted series. I don't have the paperback copies yet. I have them on my iPad. I'll show them to you. I'm going to order them for Christmas. That's going to be my Christmas gift. But I read her Addicted series. It's Addicted, Wanted, Shattered. But the second book I read is called Redemption by Snelson. Oh my god, this book. And this, she sent me these to, she signed these, and I have, where is it? Come on. A bookmark of Mason. Yeah, Redemption by, and Mason Maxwell. Yeah, hot motherfucker. Sorry. Man. I always curse when I'm talking about her books. I don't know why, because it makes me so hot. So, yeah, Redemption. This is the book that inspired Poison Secrets, and I won her next book that I'm going to show you in a giveaway. But because Snelson is a rock star, she sent me this signed copy, and I like treasured it. I'm actually rereading this book. I have these two books on my Kindle, but when I go to the dock of my building near the water, I bring this, and I love it. So Redemption is the second book that I loved this year that I read, if that makes any sense. And this next one, I now know how readers say that books change their lives. This book really did change my life, and it affected me more than any other book I have ever read in my entire freaking life. It is so emotional, and it goes through so many emotions that after I read it, I realized I wasn't myself. I mean, if that sounds too cheesy, whatever, but this is one of my favorite book of 2015. There's no book that will ever exceed over this, and it is Stolen Fate by S. Nelson. This book will absolutely change your life. I'm actually getting choked up because I remember just going through this book and let's just say that an event happens in this book that I've been through, and yeah, and it's amazing. You have to put this on your TBR for 2016. Right now, this book on S. Nelson's Facebook page is 99 cents. You would be stupid not to buy it. I mean, 99 cents for a book that will change your life. I actually won this book in a Facebook giveaway, and she signed it too, and that's how I got Redemption. So thank you. This book, I mean, I'm going to read you this, and I'm not going to give it away. This isn't your typical love story about boy meets girl. They fall in love and live happily ever after. No, this is a story about deception, betrayal at its finest. This is a story about hatred and attraction, which does everything in its power to destroy two people. Stolen Fate. Yeah, just absolutely freaking amazing. I don't have anything else to say. So I'm going to get on to my Kindle books that I've read this year, because as I said, I read more on my iPad than I did physical books just because it's easier. So another book that not changed my life, but that I loved so. Okay, cover. Yep. Heart of Light by T.K. Leah. This book I loved because it dealt with the dark subject of human trafficking, which, if you don't know, is involved in my book Path to Redemption. It was actually inspired by this book. T.K. Leah really does know how to write dark, suspenseful thrillers, which that's how I found out that I love that subject just like her. So Heart of Light. If you're squeamish, if you don't like blood, if you don't like women being in abusive situations, don't pick up this book. But you will cry, you will scream, you will laugh, you will everything. So Heart of Light is definitely on my list of books that I love. Here we go. This is the book that inspired one of my characters in my new series, Rocco Valentino. Tracy Proctor Rocco. This is her first book that I ever read from her. And I picked this book up by accident. I was just on Facebook I was drinking a couple glasses of wine. I was doing my one-click shenanigans. If you're a reader, you know what that means. You just, buy all these books for random. They're so cheap, 99 cents. And I bought this one, and it ignited my addiction to Tracy Proctor. And I'm on her 7th book now. So, yeah, one book, maybe fall in love with her 7 others. Another one from T.K. Leah, her Beautiful Mess series. I think the first book is free now, and the others are like less than $10, which, I mean, they're amazing. Beautiful Mess series. It's 3 books, so if you're looking for a book that will last you a long time, definitely buy that. I can't leave this one out. I just finished this recently. Arson by Maya Asher. Yeah, you're definitely very upset about. I told Maya, me and her are friends, as I've read her books for a long time, that will scream bloody murder because you hate the male-female characters so much. So this is definitely a book on my I love list. Even though it drove me nuts. Oh, where is Emma Chase's? Okay, here. So this is Snelson's book Addicted. This is book 1 of her Addicted series. This is the first book of hers that I ever read. And I loved. I seem to be going like back to the same authors. Easy Virtue, Maya Asher. She does, what I love about her books is that she has very strong female characters, but you learn to hate her female characters so freaking much that they're not very likable, which I think is freaking hilarious because usually in books you end up hating the male characters. So I'm going to leave it at that. List down below of all the books that I love so you can see. I know it's hard to look at the glare on the iPad, but I mean, I'm sure I've read 100 other books, but you don't want this to be an hour video. But my favorite book, I'm so proud to say, the year of 2015 has been Stolen Fate by S. Nelson. A book that has affected me very deeply, and it deals with a very touchy subject that I've been through personally. And yeah, you know, I mean, I know I sew in my last videos, I sew all these paperbacks and it's really cool, but for me, especially at night laying in my bed, it's easier for me to read on my iPad than to have my lamp on in the glare of a book. But when I read outside, I always bring with me a paperback copy because you know what, if this gets wet and falls in the water, it's like what, $10 to replace. If my iPad falls in the water, then I lose all my book, all my manuscripts, and it's $500, $600 to replace, and I'm not doing that. That's my books of 2015. I want to know yours, so I tagged everybody who's seen this video to tag me in your books of 2015 because we only have, what, a week and a half to go until the year's over? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to shut up, and I'll see you later. Bye!